So Louie Gohmert is, as I've explained, the dumbest man in Congress, probably in the running for dumbest man in America. He's a Republican congressman from Texas. He's got a wonderful theory about what could have prevented the tragedy. Let's watch this idiot.
And hearing the heroic stories of the principal lunging, trying to protect Chris, I wish to God she had had an M4 in her office locked up, so when she heard gunfire, she pulls it out, and she didn't have to lunge heroically with nothing in her hands, but she takes him out, takes his head off before he can kill those precious kids.
These are the dumb, lunatic ravings of right-wing idiots. I know I'm throwing a lot of pejoratives out there, but I mean, listen to this guy. Do you really want your kindergarten principal to have an M4? I don't want a gun, a machine gun, an assault weapon. I don't want any of that stuff anywhere near my kindergartners. Who in their right mind would send their kids to a kindergarten where they have guns? You know what happens sometimes when you leave the safe unlocked? You know, it's happened in different cases. I remember it happened at my school, and somebody had left the safe unlocked, and there was money, and somebody came and took it. And then when you leave a safe unlocked and there's a gun in it, there could be serious ramifications when there are 5-year-olds around. Well, another conservative idiot said, oh, if only George Zimmerman had been around. George Zimmerman shot a teenager. If he was guarding a school, he might have shot some of the kids himself. God, these people are so ridiculous, man. Okay, he's got more of this insanity.
I can understand a hunting rifle, I can understand a handgun. Why do they need these weapons of mass destruction?
Well, for the reason that George Washington said, a free people should be an armed people. It ensures against the tyranny of the government. If they know that the biggest army is the American people, then you don't have the tyranny that came from King George. That's why it was put in there. That's why once you start drawing the line, where do you stop?
The number of times that guns have been used to stop tyranny in America, 0. You remember when we did the rebellion, when we were all armed and we took out that dictator in the... Oh, right, yeah, that never happened. The number of mass shootings in America, through the roof. Seemingly every week now, let alone all the gigantic dozens of shootings that happen every single day. But this Gohmert wants your teachers and principals armed with M4s. And by the way, I can't help myself, you idiot. You know how this all started? Adam Lanza's house had 12 guns. His mom was a gun enthusiast. Guess who was killed first? That's right, his mom. Well, she had 12 guns in the house to defend herself. Why didn't she defend herself? Oh, right, the other guy got the gun. And she didn't have time to go get the gun, et cetera, et cetera. So your idea about, oh, if we were all armed, well, then everything would be fine. Well, what happened to Adam Lanza's mom? She wasn't fine. She's dead, along with 27 other people. Your ideas are wrong. They are foolish, and they're getting us killed. One more from this Gohmert.
You use your head and you look at the
use
facts.
your head. Look at this
And the
guy.
facts are that every time guns have been allowed, concealed carries have been allowed, the crime rate has gone down. Washington, D.C. around us ought to be the safest place in America, and it's not. Chicago ought to be safe. It's not, because their gun laws don't work.
Of course, he presents no actual facts, studies, no references, because there are none. Because all the studies show the exact opposite. Can you imagine anything less safe than having this Gohmert with a gun? Like he said, oh, don't worry, I got it, man. We're just going to use our heads. I got a gun, and everything's going to be all right. Just trust me, I'm going to go walk around your kid's school with a gun. Oh, my God. Oh, thought of this guy anywhere near a school with a gun. Oh, oops, oh, I fired it. Oh, I'm a Gohmert. Oh, no, I killed people. I didn't see that coming. I do see it coming.